What up? Let's get to it. Some takeaways from the Eric Kendrick press conference. You dig me? First thing, not surprised, Eric Kendrick had a meeting with the Wilfs after the firing of Mike Zimmer and Rick Spielman, right? Just shows you that he knows what's going on. He was ready for a change, right? He knew it was time for a change. Shows you there was a lot of BS going on behind the scenes that not many knew about. And Eric Kendrick's a ball player. He's, been around good, great ball players. Played at the highest college level, Division I, UCLA. So he's been around good players. He's seen what it takes to win. He knows what good coaching is, good team building is, right? He understands the game. Obviously loves the game, right? So he knows what it takes, and he knows when things aren't right. He knows when coaches and players aren't on the same accord, right? Not on the same page. And I'm sure he was fed up with it. I'm sure majority of players were fed up with it. They just had a certain level of respect. Could have been some loyalty, maybe even fear of Mike Zimmer, because as we're finding out now, that was a problem, that was a factor. It was a fear-based regime, right? One way is the only way. My way or the highway. Players couldn't talk, express how they feel to their coach, couldn't give their opinions. Now, no one's saying a coach always should have to listen to a player or take advice from players all the time, but at least listen when it makes sense. When everything's in shambles and going downhill, at least try to fix it. Try to come together with the team as one and make a change for the better. I'm sure they had an in-depth, deep conversation about the next move, about what needs to happen, about his contract, about many things, No one really knows the full extent of the conversation, right? But you have some ideas as fans, as people from the outside looking in. You pretty much can estimate what was said just by how the season went, the actions of the players and coaches, the firing of Mike Zimmer and Rick Spielman. It's not rocket science. It's pretty obvious, right? It goes to show maybe the Wilfs did listen, Maybe they did open their ears up. At the end of the day, like I said in previous videos, it seems like they're on the right page now. So that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Right now and going into the future. That's what matters the most. Also, another thing about Eric Kendrick's press conference, he says Kevin O'Connell not taking it easy on him. The offense is attacking him. The offense is going at him. Making them work. Giving them different looks. Putting them in different situations, man. Putting in new schemes, right? New plays. Going at them hard, aggressive, effective. Making the D work. Making their brain work, you feel me? That's always great news, dog. Putting the work in, working hard, getting better every day on the daily. Period. And for a vet like Eric Kendrick to say, the offense is attacking us, trying to make us look bad, throwing it down the field, making us work, that's a step in the right direction. If the defense can handle Kevin O'Connell's scheme and the looks they will get from the Vikings offense, and Vikings should have an explosive offense, right? With the weapons they have. If they can deal with that, find a way to stop that, they should be able to deal with any offense in the league. You know what I'm saying? They should be able to clamp down on any offense in the league. Because the Vikings offense is elite, is dynamic. On paper. And now with this new staff, hopefully on the field, heavy. So yeah, Kevin O'Connell, he's friendly. He's a collaborator. He wants guys to get better. He talks to his guys, takes opinions, listens, building a relationship with the players, but I don't think by any means he's soft. He still knows his football. He still understands what it takes to get players ready. He still won a Super Bowl at the highest level, so he understands it's not no cakewalk, no sissy footing behind it. So he's going to make the players work. He's going to attack them. When it's time to relax and chill and, talk, mingle, build that team morale, he will. But I'm sure O'Connell knows when it's time to work, man. When it's time to put pressure on players, see who breaks, see who crumbles, see who's ready physically and mentally. You dig me? And I'm sure Eric Kendrick knows that. Bottom line is he's ready. He's looking toward the future. All the other vets are, all the other players are looking towards the future on the same accord, on the same page, finally, right? Everybody trying to get in sync. So that's all good news, man. Great news. The Vikings putting in that work. Dig me? Oh, me. Oh, me. I ain't got no picture, hear me? SKOL. like that.